Welcome back to Hop's Metal Show. String coming back. I'm going to do another cover today, so hopefully you enjoyed my last cover. This one is a little different. It's not a specific band. It's a they had some YouTube videos. They've done a podcast. They've got a couple different outlets that they do, but I found out about them on YouTube. Just came across them somehow or another, and they're kind of fun and quirky. Kind of a group of people. They're, I guess, based out of New York, somewhere around the city. And it's like the main guy is Arsenio Hall. He's the one who wears the corpse paint, but he always has like a nice dressy suit on and kind of throws it off like that. But I've been kind of watching some of their videos for a while now, and here since the COVID thing has hit, they've been getting what they call, they're doing the bedroom covers. And basically they get different musicians to come in, well, not come in, they do it from their own homes, but they each video their own parts, and they figure out, I guess, which song they're going to do, and then they all come in, and they each one that has different people. There's a few of them that have some of the same people in each one, but there's usually a good variance in people, and a lot of these people, you know, I'm kind of familiar with the band's name, not really familiar with their music as much, but you know, those bands you've heard, but you definitely haven't heard. But I've been checking them out, and they've been doing these. This is going to be the 7th one that they've done, and I've been checking them out. They've been premiering them. So I'm usually like trying to catch it like soon as it comes up, and I've enjoyed almost every single one of them. There was one that I wasn't too much, I just didn't care for the lady that was singing it. The rest of the song was killer. So I'm hoping that this one is as equally as good as all the other ones that I've watched. So it's that I've never heard of some of these bands, and that was different members of these bands, but one being Sleigh Bells. Definitely wasn't familiar with that band at all. Poison the Well, I've heard of it. I'm not real familiar with their music. High on Fire, I've heard some of their stuff, so I knew that one a little bit. And Cloak, it seemed like I remember hearing that name. I'm pretty sure I've never heard anything. If I did, I couldn't have told you what it was, but they're going to do a classic. By now you already know what it is, but it's Guns N' Roses, Rocket Queen. Not the most popular song, that, which is what I like. You know, I don't always want to hear, you know, the songs that everybody has done. Not too many people have done this song. And from the other videos that I've watched that they've done on these bedroom covers, they've changed them up, and each person kind of throws their own style in it, which makes it even more unique, because you have, you know, 4, 5, 6 different people from different bands, and they all have different sounds. So I think that kind of increases the level of awesomeness, I guess you want to say, whatever, that I enjoy out of it. You know, hopefully you guys will like this as well. So I think I've rambled on long enough. I'm going to throw in the old earbud here, and we'll check it out. Here we go.
Yabba dabba bullshit.
That pedal killed my partner!
guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed what you saw, please go to honorableswords.com and subscribe to our Patreon. Every bit of that money goes to help the artists that are a part of these videos. It is a rough time for musicians. Please support them if you can. We love you.
It's 2 minutes to late night!
All right. Well, what did you think of that? I enjoyed it. I thought it was great. Guarcenio's vocals on that, I think he nails Axel. I think with I can't remember what the girl's name is. Alexis is the girl that was doing the singing. I think when they were kind of singing together, it just applied like a little bit of extra something. It just kind of made it blended well. On her own, I don't know if I enjoyed that as much, but I mean, she was good. But I don't know. I think I liked Guarcenio's vocals on that a lot more. But man, it had a thick sound. It was just chunky feeling. Those guitars, they definitely had a little bit of different tone to them, but man, it sounded good. The bass was really good in it. I think they did an excellent job. This one's definitely up there with all the other ones I've seen. Just top-notch musicians all getting together, just, you know, having fun, doing things from their house. You know, you could tell just in the video. I mean, the girl, she's there playing with her dog. She's having a good old time. She's having fun, and that's what it's all about, you know. And especially right now, you gotta enjoy things as much as you can. And it's a cruddy time, but you know, they're still having fun doing stuff. And like I said at the end of the video there, they set up a Patreon, and so apparently they split up the money. Anything that, you know, the people donate, they split it up to, you know, all the musicians that join together to do this, and helps, you know, get them some income during this time where, you know, a lot of people aren't making any money, period. So, and I know Hopper and I talked about this at work, that, you know, it's not just the musicians. It's, you know, especially on, you know, on the smaller scale bands, you know, you got, you know, maybe a couple of techs or something, you know, stage hands, but you know, usually just a couple. A lot of these bands are doing it all themselves anyway, but you get up to, like, you know, Guns N' Roses status, where, you know, you've got God knows how many stage hands, you got tractor trailer drivers, you got, you know, all these, you know, people that are, you know, setting these stages up every night, you know, and you may have 30, 40 people, you know, I don't know exactly, but, you know, you got a lot of people that, you know, they're sitting at home and they're not making any money. So, you know, it sucks for everybody, not just us fans that can't go see these bands, but I think this is cool that, you know, they're doing something, you know, it's not much, but it's something, you know, and it's keeping us entertained, and it's keeping them entertained. And hey, if you can pitch in some money to help them out, you know, even that much better. So I'm going to have a link to the Honorable Swords thing. So if you do feel like you want to go donate some money, then that would be awesome. I'm sure all these people would enjoy that so much. So what was your thoughts on it? Did you like it? Do you like these cover songs? You don't really care for it? You rather have originals or what? I'm kind of curious on that too. You know, I've said it in my last video. I enjoyed listening to cover songs, you know, and hearing what people, how they put their tone and their sound or whatever into to change it up so it's a little different. And that's what I always enjoy about, you know, picking things out, you know, that I was like, man, that's cool. They, you know, they added that, you know, that's their little sound that they do. And I don't know enough about a lot of these bands and this song particularly, so I don't know too much about, you know, I can't pick it out, but I do know that it was definitely different, still similar, but yet different, more chunky, more thick sounding, but still kind of had that raw edge that, you know, that Appetite, that whole album kind of had that raw, just in your face sound anyway. So they kept that, and yet they added a little flair to it, I think. And so what's your thoughts? Did you like it? Did you hate it? Whatever. Leave some comments down below. Let me know what you think. Like I said, if you can donate some money, please, by all means, go do that. Help these people out. Definitely check out their other videos. Like I said, this is number 7, and from what I understood, they're going to keep doing these and until I guess that, you know, people just get tired of it or whatever. But so I look forward to these, and I think they've been doing like one a week or something like that. So definitely check them out. I'll have links to the 2 minutes late night. It was the name of the show. So I'll have a link to their YouTube and to the Patreon. So let us know what you think. Hopefully everybody's staying safe and healthy and doing the best they can to entertain themselves in this cruddy time that we're going through. But just keep on keeping on, and we'll get through this. And till next time, thanks for hanging out. Peace.